The Parker Library is a special collections library in Cambridge. It is quite remarkable in many ways. We hold an amazing collection of medieval and Renaissance manuscripts and an impressive array of early printed books. Matthew Parker is mostly known as the Archbishop of Canterbury towards the end of the 16th century. He was the first Archbishop for Elizabeth I. Prior to that, and how he is known here in the college, is that he was first a student here, a fellow, and eventually a master of Corpus Christi College.
Parker was the greatest collector of his time. In fact, this is the greatest surviving Renaissance library in Europe. The manuscripts he collected range from the 6th century. Our earliest manuscript is the Augustan Gospels from about 597. Right up to the 16th century, he left us some documents from his own day.
Matthew Parker was an exceptional book collector in that he wanted to ensure that his legacy of this library remains for future generations to use. Through his will and the stipulations in it, that the collection would not be sold off in piecemeal.
So there are many complicated parts of the instructions that he gave us, but the important thing was that we should keep the collection in perpetuity as a collection.
Parker did send a message to us with his idea about how to maintain and care for the books, because he did want to make them in some way accessible. However, he did not want them to be damaged in any way. There are various different ways in which people can interact with our library today. One, of course, is to come and a visitor in our regular tours that we do in this library. We also have researchers, teachers and students to come and do research on site. Then there is also, of course, the Parker Library on the web, which is an amazing digital platform that allows researchers anywhere in the world to engage with our manuscripts.
Parker on the Web was one of the first major digitization projects of a whole library's manuscripts, not just one or two. And while the manuscripts had always been available here, they're available for people who could come to the library. Parker on the Web makes them available for everybody. And it means that scholars can use their own desks as their research desk in the Parker Library, as well as people being able just to browse through the collection, see what fascinates them, see what interests them. I think he would have liked the idea that Parker on the Web meant that his collection was both being kept safe in the library, but also that everybody could engage with those manuscripts that he thought were so important.